Hi guys and welcome to another episode of our Napoli Let's Play on Football Manager 2017. And we've only played one game since last episode where we ran out 3-0 winners over Genoa, and that was against Inter, and we managed to pick up the victory. Jose Callejon getting both goals. We went 1-0 up, unfortunately conceded a penalty. Raul Albiol conceded that penalty. He had a pretty poor game, to be honest. 6.1 rate and got a booking as well. I did take him off actually and brought Michel Sommer on for his debut. He performed a lot better than Albiol. But we still won. We won 2-1. Jose Callejon with his third goal of the season, I think, which puts him as our top scorer. And also Arkadiusz Milik managed to get 2 assists. He got both of the assists in this game, so he is proving his worth in the team. There's also been one final sale before the window slammed shut, and it was what turned out to be our 4th choice goalkeeper after we signed Ayunut Radu as our 3rd choice. Luigi Sepe has moved to Lazio for £4.6 million. We weren't going to use him 4th choice goalkeeper. There's no need to have 4 goalkeepers in your first team. I mean, there's very little need in having 3, but definitely not 4. So he has left us. And after only 2 games gone, well, 3 games have been played for Torino and Roma. They must have played the Friday night game. And we are 3rd in the table on 6 points. Win today, we can go top depending on how Lazio and Chievo do in their games. Obviously today's match is against Juve, so it's not going to be easy. Juve actually picked up a victory in the last game. They beat Bologna 2-0 to move themselves up to 5th. So it's a battle of the 2 title contenders really, I would say. Hopefully we can continue our winning run and beat them. And this is our lineup for today's game against Juve. Rafael starting goal, Haisaj, Koulibaly, Albiol and Goulam stay in defence. I have got question marks over Albiol, but Sommer is probably not as good quality attribute-wise. But if Albiol does have another poor game today, I will not be playing him in the next game. Alan and Jorginho are in centre midfield. Jorginho's first start in a competitive match. Obviously, Pietro Zielinski was in for him in the first game because Jorginho was suspended. Zielinski performed so well in the first game that I played him against Inter, but then he played pretty poorly against Inter. So Jorginho is into the starting 11 for the first time this season. And attacking midfield, we've got Callejon, obviously our top scorer, as I said. 3 goals for him. Hamsik, who's still not playing at the best of his ability, but hopefully he's getting there. And Mertens on the left side of attacking midfield. And the lone striker up front is Arkadiusz Milik with 1 goal and a couple of assists to his name so far this season. He has been impressive. So we are 11-5 for this game. A draw is 11-5 and Juve are evens favourites. I've already went through the league table. We're in 3rd, they are in 5th. Lorenzo Insigne is apparently our key man despite the fact he's on the bench and not really a key man at all. Leonardo Bonucci, the centre-back, is Juve's key man. So here's the formation that Juve are playing, and it seems quite defensive again to me. 5-1-2-2, playing with 3 centre-backs, a defensive midfielder, 2 wing-backs, 2 centre midfielders. Quite a big gap. I'm assuming that Sandro and Lichtsteiner are going to be running up and down the length of each wing. Obviously 2 danger men up front in Higuain and Dybala. Definitely 2 that we need to watch. And Buffon in goal, which is always nice to see. He's been there for so long. I love Buffon. Who doesn't love Buffon? You've got to love Buffon. So I said, let's give the fans something to cheer today. Few of them seeming motivated. That's a lot better. I think there's more to come from you, and I completely believe you've got what it takes. Last one, come on Milik, turn green, there we go. So the only one that didn't turn green was Dries Mertens, and he listened keenly anyway. So we get into the Juve game. This is the first of 2 matches that we'll be covering in this episode. The other match is the Benfica Champions League game, obviously the first game in this season in the Champions League. Hopefully we can get off to a winning start in this episode against Juve. It's looking dangerous, Juve with the ball, but Koulibaly clears that. It's the same highlight, and Hamza gives it to Mertens. Mertens shoots, oh my days, we've scored in the first minute. I was not expecting that. Dries Mertens out of absolutely nothing. Buffon looked like he made an absolute clanger of that one. It's 1-0. I'm in shock. Juve though, looking to strike back immediately. Asamoah with the ball, gives it to Dybala. Now it's Lichtsteiner, crosses in Asamoah, back post, good save from Rafael. This match is lively to start with. It's Pjanic with the ball for Juve. To Asamoah, long ball forward, searching for Dybala. Goulam should deal with that. Launches that forward towards Mertens, but Lichtsteiner intercepts. Lichtsteiner now on the right, gives it to Dybala. No, now it's Asamoah. Asamoah shoots, good save from Raphael. Dybala, great save again from Raphael. My days, I'm stumbling on my words. It's so hectic here. And Lichtsteiner fouls Mertens to stop that highlight. What an opening 5 minutes here. Now there's another highlight. Raphael with the ball forward towards Callejon, but Chiellini wins it in the air. Hamzik's got it now for us. Great ball to Callejon. Can he cross it? Or can we get a penalty? No, we can't. Sandro wins the ball fairly and comes down this left wing now. Sandro sprinting forward, gives it to Higuain, obviously former Napoli player. Through to Dybala, good save from Raphael and clear by Koulibaly. Sandro's got it again though. Now it's Asamoah. Pjanic, the centre of the pitch. Alexandro tried to get past high side, but he blocked him and Allen managed to clear it. Attack not over though, Dybala, and he loses out to Jorginho and Albiol cleans that up. Pjanic with a corner for Juve, and did that hit the crossbar? Higuain hits the crossbar with a header, and we are on the counter-attack now. Allen to Hamzik. Oh, he lost the ball to Chiellini. So we've just about made it to half-time, and it's 1-0 still. Dries Mertens with that goal out of nowhere, Hamzik getting an assist. Honestly, I did not see that goal coming, and it's been all Juve since then. Juve with every single highlight, and Higuain hitting the bar. I mean, how close do you want to get? So I'm going to assertively say they played well, but there's still room for improvement. Highstage looks delighted, everyone else listened, which is good, no one reacting badly. Milik having a bit of a poor game today, and Hamzik lacking in condition. So I'm tempted, it is a bit of a risk, as we are playing against league champions Juve, but I am going to go for it, and I'm going to take Milik off, bring on Fabio Alagna, and take Hamzik off, which is probably the more risky move, and bring on Omar Al-Kaddouri. These two guys played well pre-season, so hopefully they can do the same today. So we get the second half underway. Another reason for those two changes is we have got the Champions League game midweek, as I've already said, and Milik and Hamzik are two of our better players on paper. I'd probably also like to rest Callejon as well for the Champions League game, but we'll have to see how we're doing. First highlight of the second half now. Sandro with the ball, gives it to Asamoah, forward to Higuain, now it's Mandzukic, through to Dybala. Dybala puts that wide. They must have brought Mandzukic on, I don't think he was on earlier. Juve are going for this, despite their formation at the start. I'm interested to see what their formation is now, actually. So Juve are actually playing a 4-3-3 at the moment. We've got a throw in, Gulam with the long ball in, headed away, Mandzukic has got it now, this could be dangerous. They could get us on the counter-attack here. Sandro with the ball forward to Lamina. Highside with a great tackle. He plays that forward to Callejon. Callejon with the through ball to Alagna. It's Fabio Alagna, the substitute. Can he cross it in? He can. Mertens is there and it's in. Dries Mertens with his second goal of the game. Fabio Alagna getting an assist off the bench. And we've made Juve pay for attacking us. Okay, there's 15 minutes left, just about. And Jorginho is practically dead on his feet. So I'm going to bring on Amadou Diawara. He is our hot prospect. So we'll see what he can do in the final 15 minutes. But this is looking good for a 2-0 victory. I mean, it's been pretty much all Juve throughout the game. And they've got another chance now. Pjanic with the ball in. It's fallen to Higuain and he was offside. Raphael saved it though and it hit the post. So they still haven't scored. I'm getting slightly concerned at Koulibaly's condition. He might not be able to play in the Champions League midweek. Another highlight here. Sandro throws the ball straight to Highside, but he gets it back. He's got it back again from Koulibaly. Through ball to Mandzukic. Mandzukic is in. Good save from Raphael. He's had an absolutely amazing day today. How they haven't scored, I do not know. Dybala with the corner and Albiol. He had time there. He didn't have to head it first time. It's fallen to Alagna though. Could we possibly sneak another one? Oh, Alagna looking towards Allen, but was intercepted. Highside just loses out there. Higuain moving forward with the ball. Gets tackled by Diawara. There's 7 minutes to go. It looks like we are good value for our 2-0 victory. Any second now the whistle will go. There it is, 2-0 at San Paolo. And Napoli have beaten Juve 2-0. What is going on with this team? Dries Mertens getting man of the match for 2 goals today. Hamzik with an assist. Alagna with the other assist. I'm very pleased, very, very pleased. So Dries Mertens on an 8.8. Koulibaly on an 8.4, a few players on 7s. The defence again pretty solid. Raul Albiol impressive, especially considering last game where he was a bit tentative at the back. A very good win. Extremely pleased with that result. So things are looking good in time for the Benfica game, which is up next. Hopefully we can win that as well. So we are picking the exact same lineup for this match against Benfica as we did have against Juve. Koulibaly, he is lacking a bit of condition. I like to have them more closer to the 95%, but it's not really that bad. I was going to bring in Vlad Karikas to give Koulibaly a bit of a rest and maybe have brought him on in the second half. But Karikas is lacking in sharpness and I don't really want to risk injuring a player for that. So we're going with exactly the same lineup. Hopefully we can get yet another victory. So Benfica are actually 6-4 favourites for this one. A draw is 2-1 and we are 13-8. Jonas is their key man. And Lorenzo Insigne, once again, our key man, despite the fact he's on the bench again and the fact that Callejon's got 3 goals this season. Mertens scored 2 goals last match. Milik's got quite a few assists this season. How are none of them key men? Seriously, it's just so strange. And in the other match in this group today is Besiktas against PSV, so we'll be keeping an eye on that one as well. So Benfica playing again, I would say quite defensive. It's a 4-1-3-2 formation with a defensive midfielder and 1 centre midfielder, so we could possibly look to exploit that. And hopefully our wingers can do the damage again, as they seem to be doing throughout this season so far, Callejon and Mertens. Assertively saying, come on lads, show everyone what you can do. And only Koulibaly looks delighted. 1 player. That's a bit better. Right, that's more like it. Good. At least we haven't had any bad responses to team talks as of yet. Benfica get the game underway. Is there going to be an early goal like there was in the game against Juve? No, there's not. That answer was questioned really early. That question was answered early. Words are failing me today. So this could be a chance here. Benfica looking to build from the back. Jardel with the ball forward to Jonas, their key man. Now it's Rafa on the left hand side, cuts inside, gives it to Jonas. I'm changing the pronunciation of his name constantly. Rafa's got it. He's ran through our entire defence and scored after 3 minutes. Rafa Silva with his first goal of the season, and that was too easy. He just ran through us like we weren't even there. Another highlight. Could this be our chance? Albiol intercepts brilliantly from that pass from Grimaldo. Alan gives it to Hamzik. Hamzik through to Milik, who shoots. What a finish from Arkadiusz Milik. They were ahead for about 2 minutes. Milik with an absolute cracker of a goal. Jeez, that was like on the turn, just fired it in. Another chance for Benfica possibly though. Grimaldo gives it to Salvio. Salvio crosses it. Raul's there. It's cleared by Albiol. Samaris wins it back. Now it's Rafa. Good tackle from Haisaj though. Jardel's got it at the back for Benfica. Now it's Grimaldo. Pizzi. More central to Jonas. Good tackle from Koulibaly, but he's given the ball away to Lindelof. And it's Pizzi. Forward to Raul. Raul through to Lindelof. Lindelof shoots and it's 2-1. After 8 minutes, this game is just goals galore. We did give that ball away very cheaply. Koulibaly giving the ball away. Jorginho with the ball, gives it to Hamzik. Looking at Milik, intercepted by Luisao. Hamzik's got it back though. Great ball to Mertens. Mertens can cross it. Callejon! It's 2-2. What is going on with defences in this game? Jose Callejon puts us back on level terms. And then there was nothing. So after a cracking opening 15 minutes where there was 4 goals split between both of us, we've got to half time, there's not been a chance since. We are doing well. We did well to come back from being goal down each time. I'm going to say we could still come out of this match with a win. Everyone looks delighted. Now I'm going to look at how people are playing. Koulibaly. Was it a mistake playing you? friend. 6.2 rating is not good enough, I'm afraid. I will keep you on for a little bit longer, because really I like to make changes in attack that are going to help us score goals. Hamzik's got an assist. Callahan and Milik have got goals. Merton's the only one that hasn't contributed so far, and he played really well last game. So we'll see how things go in the opening 10-15 minutes of the second half, but I'm keeping things as they are for the moment. Hopefully my team talk can inspire them. They've actually changed formation. They're doing a 4-2-4. That is very attacking. Okay, 65 minutes gone, and I'm going to make a change, and it's going to be Dries Mertens going off. Obviously, he performed really well at the weekend. He must just be knackered from that. That's all I can think. So we're going to bring on our apparent key man, according to the pre-match analysis, Lorenzo Insigne. He's going to be playing attacking left midfield. Koulibaly's come back to a 6.9 rating, so no worries about him coming off just yet. I would quite like to get either El Kadiri or Diawara on, and also Pavoletti on, but we're going to keep it like that for a little bit longer. Okay, first highlight of the second half, and it could be Benfica. Remember, they've got a 4-man attack. Rafa Silva running forward, looking for a second of the game, and it's just wide. They've got us on the counter-attack there. We need to be wary of that. So we're going to change to counter-attacking mentality. We'll go higher tempo, drop slightly deeper, play fairly wide, and hopefully we can either sneak a win or hold on for the draw. We're also going to make a change. Both centre midfielders are really tired now, and we're going to take off Allen and bring on Amadou Diawara. We're going to give Milik a break. We're going to bring on Leonardo Pavoletti, give him a run out. That's our final substitution. See what happens. Okay, Lindelof with the throw in for Benfica. Gives it to Pizzi. Now it's Almeida, a substitute. Good tackle from Diawara. Can we get the counter-attack? Hamzik, ball forward, looking towards Pavoletti, but he's never going to get that. Lindelof's got the ball again for Benfica on this right-hand side. Forward to Pizzi. Good tackle from Gulam. Plays it to Hamzik. Now it's Insigne. Insigne running through the midfield. Now it's Diawara. Can he find a pass? He finds Hamzik. Back to Diawara. Nice passing here. Jorginho. Hamzik. Foul by Andreas Samaris, and that's going to be a red card. Second yellow for Andreas Samaris, and Benfica are down to 10 men. Which means we go back to control. In fact, we'll just clear all that. Go back to control. No other instructions. Possibly fairly wide. No, we'll just leave it like that. It's back to control. Let's see what happens. I feel like we can win this now. I'm going to move to attacking. There's very little time left. Hopefully we can get a chance. Maybe. That's not looking likely. Corner for Insigne. And Edison takes that out of the air so easily. There's about 15 seconds left. Edison with the ball at the back for Benfica. Yardell to Lindelof. I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw. Unless Benfica can do something here. No, they can't. Full-time whistle. 2-2 draw away against Benfica. Not the worst result. I would take that. I'll take that happily. As long as we can beat them at home, I'm not too bothered about that. Especially considering they were favourites. So I'm going to say well done for proving everyone wrong, and everyone's delighted. Excellent. I don't think we got any player of the match there. The player of the match was Rafa Silva. Granted, he scored a pretty good solo effort in the first half. Can't really complain about that. Not many players on 7 or more. Milik was our best player with an 8.3. Technically joint man of the match with Rafa Silva. And the only other 2 players on a 7 or higher were Hamzik and Callahan. So, bit disappointing. And in the other match in our group, Besiktas lost at home 2-1 to PSV Eindhoven. Besiktas were actually 1-0 up in that match. PSV Eindhoven staking their claim for top of the table. We are second, and Benfica third, Besiktas bottom. So just before we look ahead to the next episode, I'd just like to say thank you for the support on the first episode of the series. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'm happy that other people are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying playing the game. So thanks for that. And next episode we will be doing the PSV Champions League game. PSV obviously won their first match day game against Besiktas, and the Roma Serie A game. We've got quite a few games to get through offline. We've got 5 Serie A games, 1 Champions League game, and then we'll be back in episode 3 for the PSV and Roma games. So that is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know how you think our season's going to go. Where do you think we're going to finish? Are we going to get through the Champions League group? I mean, it's not really a tough group. Benfica probably the hardest side in there. How are we going to do against Besiktas and PSV? Let me know your thoughts. Any ideas on transfers for January that we might need? I'm always open to ideas. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time.